Okay, throughout the song, there's a great funky little picky part which really drives the song along. It's only three notes maximum really. The hardest part is the actual getting that sort of funk, that rhythm that it's doing. Let me play it and then I'll try and slow it down and show you what it is. It does this. Okay, it's one of those things, it's three notes, but the hardest thing about it is what you're doing with this hand. There's a lot of little grace notes in there. If I can slow it down, it does this. Obviously, it's all on the G string, D string, 7th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret on the D. You start with a downstroke. If I count it in, you can see where the accents are. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it just alternates between staying on these two notes and going down to the, and it just swaps around, apart from the end where it just stays on these two notes. Towards the latter half of the song, it just anchors on those two notes and goes all the way through. But that's basically it. There's no easy way around, you know. I've had students trying to, you know, 3 foot away from me, trying to get that sound. It's down to you really. It's a lot of looseness in the wrist. I've got the guitar compressed. That's all I'm doing to it really. But it's a lot of it is what you're doing with the rhythm of the wrist. If you can get that going, then add the notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I've also found where you hold the plectrum actually counts for a lot. To get that real sort of funk, picky sort of sound, you want to get rid of a lot of the plectrum as you're holding it. Sort of, you know, let it disappear into your fingers. And I don't want you to sort of see this too closely, but all this side of my nail is worn away, not through playing this part, but just for generally in my playing, I get a lot of. Because I like playing rhythm guitar. You know, I play a lot of rhythm guitar, and as I pick the string, it crosses the finger and the plectrum at the same time. So you get a real fatness to the note, rather than holding a plectrum sort of out there like this, and then trying to. You haven't got the security, or the, you know, you're not holding it tight enough. If it's out there, it's just flapping around, and you won't get the definition or the accuracy. So you've got to really just, well, I think, you know, this is what I do. I let the plectrum disappear into my fingers, and a lot of it is brushing against this whole, you know, finger, plectrum, and the side of my thumb as well. So you can get all those grace notes. Also, where you pick the guitar can have a lot of effect. You could play it down here. It will sound different if I play it here to wherever I play it here. So I'm sort of this end more. My hand's resting on the bridge as well, so I've got a nice little sort of bouncing point. It's a nice part, and whether you play this song or not, or you're going to play that part or not, it's a good exercise to actually be able to play that part, because rhythm is the basis of everything. As with the nylon strung guitar, towards the end of the song, the different inversion happens of those chords. So you can hear it come in on the chorus chords. You can hear it come in doing this. So that's the same inversions we're doing on the chorus, the G minor. I'm now just taking the inversion to the... So that is on the G string, the 7th fret. There's the root note on the 8th fret of the B, and there's the minor third on the 6th fret of the E. Move it up 2 frets, and there's the D minor triad on the 10th fret, top 3 strings. It sounds different if you strum it. Your choice, really. It has its place, but I think it's being just... It's your choice, really. You can either strum it but I think on the track, all these notes are pulled in unison with using your thumb, first finger and second finger.